Hi guys, this is Nay. Welcome for a pick a card reading. We have two decks that I'm just using, and I have my regular deck for clarification. So you pick group 1 or pick group 2. You can go by color, whatever color code calls out to you, maybe the one number, A, B, 1, 2, wherever you like, purple, green. Okay, give you a moment to figure out which side calls out to you, and I'm gonna begin. Cards are already pulled, and I'm ready to read. Okay, let's start with pile number 1. So we have Scare Chakra, Conflict and Defeat, a Waiting Game, material and spiritual prosperity. So I kind of feel like this still talks about your desire and what you kind of want for yourself. So for instance, you may feel like you don't have what you desire as this moment. Let me see. This card looks kind of dark. I want you guys to see it, able to see it better. Okay, that looks a little better. So it's kind of like you're not being patient. So what you're desiring, what you're wanting, can't happen for you, but it's like a waiting game. Mental conflict. I think of the Five of Wands when I see this card. This deals with like desires and your wants. So I kind of feel like you want something greater than what you have right now, but it's like it's not happening. You're like, is this even for me? Why is this not happening for me? But sometimes you gotta be patient. Like you still gotta remember we're in a pandemic at this moment. So for a lot of people, things are on a standstill. But it doesn't mean that it cannot happen for you, whatever you want. So this could be wanting more money, a raise or a job, or you wanting to be able to connect more with your spirit. You know, time. It takes a lot of things. Takes time and practice. Cause I kind of feel like some of y'all may need to balance out your spirituality and your material world too. Cause you could be focused on one and not the other, or you kind of bounce back and forth. It's like, well, I want to believe, but I don't believe. You could be going through that phase of life, for instance. A lot of people, when they think about like speaking with spirit, they're like, well, I don't hear my God's voice, so they're not with me. Well, in reality, that's not necessarily true. They can be with you, but it's the way of how they communicate with you. Like, you can hear your own voice. Like, for instance, for me, I feel like my spirit guides, they talk to me by my thoughts. I don't necessarily hear someone different than me. I can just hear myself. I'm like, okay, maybe this advice is not just, me just thinking of something randomly. Is my guide trying to guide me to a specific path or a specific way. For instance, today I needed to get some cupcakes, and something just told me go check Whole Foods, and they had cupcakes. You see, it was just like, I'm gonna just go with my gut, I'm gonna go with my intuition, and I actually got what I needed to find. So for y'all guys, I kind of want you guys to be patient and to wait for your blessing. You still want to get your blessings, but it's more so you just had to wait on it. And some of you guys need to figure out, what exactly do you want? Because the problem is that could be holding you back is you want so many things at such a short period of time. So spirit can only work in so many ways, you gotta kind of make a list. Like, what do you truly want at this moment, and focus on one thing at a time, so you're able to see your blessing and you're able to reach to a specific goal. Because when you're doing so many things at the same time, things might be a little bit slower for you, because it's like you're doing too many things at once. You're not focused on one thing that, you could do A and it could be done like this. When you try to do A, B, and C, it may take you a little bit longer to complete all three because you're doing too much. Okay, let me get some clarification for pile number 1. Clarification for pile number 1. I feel like a card just came on. It didn't came out. That's just for pile number 1. That's just for pile number 1. You got the Three of Wands. It's like y'all guys don't want to wait. This flip over. I'm gonna just take that. I'm not gonna take all these cards I fell on the floor. Actually, I am. I feel like it's a lot of waiting games, and right now you're just down on your luck. It could be a moment of trial into relations. What's the? Ooh, I had cards on background. Let's keep moving. And like a lack of having faith, not necessarily believing that you have opportunities for yourself, but you gotta know sometimes a new beginning comes with hardship, but in the long run, it may be exactly what you're looking for. You know? Ooh, hold on. Because I like to have my card upright. You know what I mean? Message for power 1. Damn, power 1. Y'all gotta get a lot of cards. Message for power 1. Message for power 1. What else do you see here? It's talking about family and connections. Message for power 1. Message for power 1. Ooh. You see how the card says flew out? I think it's more so y'all guys wanting something that you deserve, wanting what's right for you. I feel like some of you needs to just think logically and plan things out for yourself for you able to get prosperity that you're desiring. Also, I feel like working with your friends and family could definitely help you out during this time. You do deserve what you put out, the energy you put out. You do deserve what's rightfully yours, but it's also about being logical, planning things out. Not only relying on just spirit to get everything that you desire. You also gotta remember you gotta put in some work and effective effort to get what you're looking for. Okay. Some of you could be worried about love. Well, you want love, you gotta go and search for it. You gotta go look for it. Okay? Something is telling me to pull more cards over here. So, anything else Power 1 needs to know? Yeah. Mental conflict. Patience. Need to have patience. And then I talk about working with other people, moving on. So, yeah, it's certain things you may need to move on from, and you definitely need patience. Ooh. Universe, just like the World Cup. Let's have faith and trust in the universe. Things working out. Working with certain people definitely will help you to achieve a certain goal. But it's all about you putting your foot down and then transforming. Just different than the death card. So it's like putting an end to certain situations, certain relationships. You gotta move on from it. You can no longer let it hold you up. And then the other bottom card is this is a tower card. So things right now could be going in a tower moment. Things is just feeling like falling apart. But in reality, it's for your betterment. In a sense, it may not sound like it, but it really is. It's more so you having to Oh, I didn't even show you the cards. I want to put the cards away. So let's let you guys see that. It's all about you guys having faith, believing, and knowing exactly what you want, knowing when to move on, ending certain relationships or certain behaviors that you still carries. Toxic traits. We all have those, and sometimes we gotta move forward from them. We gotta improve ourselves. Know that things that is not for you will disappear. It may feels like, damn, why the hell I'm going through this situation? But in reality, you probably need to go through this so you can actually see through the illusions. Like, hey, you think A and B was good for you? No, it wasn't. It wasn't meant for you. That's why it didn't work out for you. You may lose certain things that's important to you. It may hurt your feelings. You may feel heartbroken. You may feel a sense of loss. But we all go through this as a human experience. We all go through this type of pathway. Some of us do, because it's like we have to learn, like, not everything that we think is glamorous is for us, and it's not helping our path. So spirit has to help you see that, hey, this ain't for you. I gotta take this away from you. You may feel like it's a punishment, but it's not. It's like you're not seeing that in the long run, what you thought was a point isn't very important. The relationship you once hold dear to wasn't best for you. And you know, it may take some time for you to see it, but you will be thankful for it. Like, don't go ask spirit to, you know, remove toxicity out your life, and then you start crying. It's like, oh, why this person no longer with me? Why did I lose my job? Well, you kind of ask for removal of toxic things. You ask for spirit. You ask for God, like, remove this out of my life. And what they do, they removed it. So it's a price you have to pay. Okay, so let's go for. Oh, I almost forgot about this. I'm gonna do something extra, but I'll wait till the end for everyone. Okay, for pound number 2, we have seek, heal, love, bonds. I said bonds. Giving and receiving, and teach. I feel like a lot of you guys need to seek healing. You need to move with love, open your heart. You see how they both have their hands out? This to me feels like having to allow love into your life, allow the love and vibration into you. Giving and receiving, give back to those who give back to you, and learn from your experience. Learn from the people that honors you, that respect you, and that love you. Making sure that what you're giving and receiving is of an equal value. Like, don't give too much of yourself and only give back so little. Okay. This could be also you teaching people how you want to be loved, how you want to be respected, or you learning how to embrace loving vibrations from others. You see how she's like the teacher and got the little dog. Dogs represent loyalty, being loyal. So this, for some people, I just realized the dog, so I kind of feel like loyalty represents for this group represents being loyal to people who always stick by your side, who always shows you love, who always was there to support you. Make sure you give back to them, okay? And also be a good example for those who's like younger than you. Because you see, she's like a teacher, she's like older lady, and you see these people like kids, and they learning from her. Be a good example, especially if you're a parent. I just got a vibe of parents. So if you're a parent watching this, make sure you show a great example to your kids what it means to be sharing, loving, and caring. Especially in the time that we live in now. Making sure you rise through, you're not allowing negative emotions to get the best of you. Some of you guys need to seek guidance. Some of you guys need to be in nature. See from a different perspective, especially when I see the birds. I think of a higher perspective. This hill. Some of you guys need to break free for certain things that's holding you back, or you feel like your heart is being chained up. It could be because of a bad relationship. You need to let that pain go. You need to release that because it's blocking your love and vibration. It's blocking love from getting to you. You can't be closed off for love, but want love at the same time. You need to know how to give, and you need to know how to share it back. Look at about sacred chakra to desires. Oh, look, down. Back on the dreams come true. So moving on, I'm looking at the back of the cards in here. I feel like some of you guys desiring love, but you need to embrace it. Like, you want desire, you want it, you gotta embrace love. Some of you guys probably need to move off with people or things that kind of make you feel sad. It's the 8 of Cups, definitely. That's what it reminds me of. It's kind of like, I see this opportunity to be with someone, but it may not be for me. So I'm just going to walk away. Yeah, it hurts me, but I got to do what's best for me. It has a different relationship, but that's one scenario for certain people. Dreams come true. I'm looking at this too. I feel like what you want can't happen for you, especially this love, but it's like all about embracing your blessings. Look on top. Oh, clarity of release. So I feel like you might get some clarity if you are going through something, or you're going to do something, you may get some type of understanding. Butterflies. Butterflies represent transformation too, and one more day is also representing death. So I feel like some of you guys' messages may be in part 1 too. So changing, becoming different. When you allow love to be a part of your life, you change yourself into a better person, because it's like you're no longer holding anything that holds you down. You're no longer allowing bad situation to define you define you. You're no longer victimizing yourself. It's like I'm no longer a hurt individual, so I don't gotta go around hurting other people because I'm hurt and I haven't healed my trauma, so I'm gonna just hurt other people and cause trauma to other people. No. It's like I'm grown. I understand. Like I'm a better person now. I'm no longer like A no more. I'm more like B. I grew to be my higher self. I'm no longer in this lower vibrations movement or feeling. Okay, anything for group. Group 2? Oh. Oh, okay. The shoulder though. Refuses to see. Some of you guys don't want to see that you probably have a problem, or it's like you're refusing to see the true colors of individuals in front of you. You're refusing to see your situation. Let's see. Anything else for group members? Manifest. It's the magician. They really enjoy. It's like some of you guys don't see that happiness can be for you, or you don't see that any prosperity can be for you. Where reality it is, if you want it, you can manifest it. You can get it, but it's all about making a point, making a stance that you deserve what you're asking for. Like you're gonna get what you want, but you gotta believe that. Oh look, healing begins. Healing. Look at that. It's like telling you like, hey, you need to start on your healing process. You need to work on your healing process. This on this group, I feel like healing is what you guys really need. You definitely need to work on your heart chakra. That's definitely for sure. Let's see any clarifications. Okay, relationship with number 2. I feel like this needs to be reversed. I feel like undecisive energy is like, I don't know what I want, but I want a happy ending. It's like, are you looking at the right places for this happy ending that you're searching for? Judgment. Like you have the desire, you have the passion for it, you have the charm for it, but you don't know exactly what you getting yourself into. King of Cups. But it's all about how you feel. Like you have this desire for more, and you feel like you deserve more. But it's like I don't believe. Or it could be a proposition of finally making a decision to like I'm not gonna be indecisive of what I want. I'm gonna do what I gotta do for me to prosper, for me to have my happy ending. Look, I got the 4-1. So this is could be dealing with relationships, or this could be dealing with situation when you work with a lot of people, and it's like bringing wholeness. But you have to go into the situation where we're going through with love, in a sense, in a healing state of mind. You can't go into a situation feeling broken or just not in the best emotional state. Because I feel like your blessings could be there for you, but it's all about how you interpret the world around you. Like, are you gonna see the world as something, a dark place, or are you gonna see this world as something beautiful, or something a place where you belong? Go where you belong. That's another message I'm getting. Go where you belong. Go where it makes you happy. Be your authentic self of all time. Don't allow others to stop that. Don't allow yourself to play victim. Don't victimize yourself, because you're better than that. Okay. Let me pull out one more card. Ace of Swords. So when I see this, like having to form a new idea. So if you are seeking clarity, meditate. For some of y'all, feel like you need to meditate for you to be able to have a clear conscience, a clear statement about what you want to do, how you want to go about him, what you need to heal from, what you need to move on from. Definitely take time to meditate and relax, okay? Wow, and look, the bottom card, Ten of Swords. It's kind of like the ending, the end game. So I kind of feel like whatever you're going through is definitely the end game. But you need, for more so when I say you need to let things go, you need to kill off those negative feelings, these dark feelings. It's funny because I hear a crow, and crow deal with transformation and stuff like that. You're a spiritual animal. Like you gotta kill the old you and renew the new you, if that makes sense. It's like I'm no longer my old self. I'm growing to be something better. Like I'm killing all of my doubt. I'm killing all of my negativity from my life, so I could birth a new me. Oh, and ravens also crows. I say ravens. Crows definitely with transformation too. So be mindful of that too. So that could be some of your spirit animals. We got dogs, butterflies. I heard a crow, which is weird because they normally don't be screaming around this time. Okay. Okay, let's look at for a collective reading for the whole group. Let's see, what do the ancestor has to say for these powerful? Oh, we have Lord. Take charge with authority. This is kind of like taking charge for what you want and what you desire. Basking the joy of light. I got basically kicked off. So anyway, like I was saying, the summer, bask in joy and light. So for some people, you guys need to enjoy yourself. You need to find places where you're happy, you feel accepted, where you don't feel so heavy. It's kind of like I keep picturing someone running in a flower field. That freedom, the loving, the vibration, the light, the sunlight rubbing on your skin, enjoying the moment, being present. That's what some of you guys need. You guys need that type of youthful, playful energy that can uplift your spirit. With the fire guardian, ignite your passion. I feel like some of you guys need to show spirit, God, or whoever you believe in that, hey, I want this for myself. I want something and I'm going to get it. I really desire it. This is something that I'm passionate about. This is something that I've spoken about. I said I want. This is what I'm going to go for. But you got to show spirit that you want it. You got to show God that you want it. Or whatever you believe in. You got to show yourself, your higher self, that you truly want something for you. For order for you to gain it. You got to take charge and authority. It's like, hey, I said I want this. I said I'm going to do this. I'm going to actually do it. Prove to yourself that whatever you're asking for, you going to put in that effect and effort to gain it. You're going to do what you got to do to have it. Even if it means taking some sacrifices, taking some laws. You know? For star ancestors, I see this as it says, let me read this to you. It's follow the voice of your soul. For me, this kind of tells me that some of you guys need to listen to your inner knowing, listen to your intuition. If your intuition that, hey, turn left or check this spot out, go. Maybe you need to go. Maybe it's something in that spot. Maybe it's a reason why you need to turn left, not right. You know, you're being guided somewhere. And I say, listen to that spirit. When you hear that voice saying, hey, check this out, I say, go with the flow, go with it. And you never know what surprises you may see, you know. I said listen to the inner voice. I'm not talking about him in a different voice, you know. That's a little, I ain't talking about all that. I'm talking about this inner sense of I'm curious about this. I'm gonna test this out. That's what I mean, okay? Um, for some of you guys, you might have like archangels. If you're into like Christian, I guess, faith or something like that, you may be interested in archangels for the Lord. I feel that if you're interested in the like African spirituality, with the B, I think of Ashun, sweet waters. So if you're into that, that may be someone, an entity that you may work with, or an entity that is with you. Um, the fire god, I think of, what's the freaking bird? Oh my god, I was like, it's top of my head. It starts with a P. Phoenix? A phoenix? I don't know. Something I just thought of Phoenix, so maybe you guys should look up Phoenix. Whatever message or whatever card that sticks out to you, does take what resonates. If it doesn't, then don't let it fly. For star ancestor. Oh, why can't I not speak? For star ancestor, I feel this is dealing with shears. So look more information into that. So whatever message that you gravitate, and I'm talking about these different entities or whatever you believe in, look them up if you feel like it resonates with you. Okay. Because a lot I think of archangels. I keep looking at this picture like archangels. So working with angels, if this message, the Lord message spoke to you, if this card spoke to you, this message that spoke to you, you could be dealing with Orisha or Shun. The fire garden, I'm not too sure, so look for any entities that deals with like fire, passion, desire. A phoenix, the spiritual meaning of phoenix. For the star answers, definitely look into shares, different dimensions. Ancestors definitely. That's like, look up how to communicate with your ancestor if that's something that you want to do. Yeah, that's like the final message I have for anyone. I just had to share that. That's for people who, who likes looking into different entities or looking into different faith. Whatever calls out to you, check it out. Maybe a message for you, and you may be surprised. You may learn something new or new about yourself. Okay. So I hope everyone enjoyed this message for the collective at the end, and I see you around next time. Bye.